Hi folks, welcome to another Monday Marks Market Update. I've got Jason with me, who's one of our buyers agents within the team, and we're going to learn about what he's doing. It's a very active market out there at the moment, and that's illustrated by the clearance rates over the last week. Just went over 90%, 92% out of 59 auctions. So it's an extraordinary high clearance rate. I'm not sure I've ever reported a rate as high as that. What it's meant is that the volume inquiry is like nothing I've ever seen before. More buyers are gravitating to the fewer pool of properties, and so the agents need to be very, very good at how they're managing those numbers. What sort of numbers are we seeing over our pool of properties?
Yeah, good question. So we're seeing a few emails and text messages. We're seeing around 15 or 20 or so emails and texts throughout a week per property. We're seeing having maybe 5 or 10 properties at a time.
And that's then, prior to these people viewing the property.
That's right, exactly right. And then on Saturday, we're seeing 20 to 40 or so buyers, sometimes even more than that, like we saw on Saturday. And then throughout the week, we hold 3 open homes a week, so 2 during the midweek. We're seeing around 15 or 30 or so buyers, so there's a lot of buyers out there.
Those midweeks are really valuable. Agents that aren't doing midweeks are really losing that opportunity to get quite high volumes of people through. Now, we're also seeing those second inspections come in then. Again, that's one of Jason's jobs, and the follow-up is to sell that second inspection or whenever the next open home is. So look, big numbers, right? And I suppose the issue in the industry is that when you're dealing with this volume of buyer inquiry, that agents really struggle having systems or staffing in place to be able to effectively deal with that. So Jace, how do you do it? What are you doing behind the scenes?
Yeah, good question. So a lot of following up, just confirming their interest. So if they're not interested, that's okay. We just put them down as not interested.
Know, right?
That's right. Yeah. At least we know. So, using an app called HomePass, where we can then log in their interest. We can note. This is awesome for sellers. Sellers are seeing how much work we're putting in, right. Just the follow-ups as well. So sometimes the phone calls might not connect, and the sellers are seeing that if we don't connect to them, at least we're trying first of all, and second of all, how many times we try after that, whether we're leaving an SMS or leaving them a voicemail or calling them back in a few days. So,
and I suppose the benefit there as well is the sellers are watching all this activity, being able to have direct access to our back end, and I think that's important so they can see what we're doing for our money. And so as a seller, to know what your agent's doing, how many calls, how many inquiries are following up, I think is a really nice part of giving them comfort through the process, especially in a market environment where the agent's looking after a lot of properties and sometimes those systems are going to fall down. So the learning I've got for you folks is that if you go into and engage an agent, be very, very clear in how they're going to manage all that inquiry and how you're going to know they're doing the job behind the scenes. Have a great day. Jace, thanks for all the work you put in for the team, and look forward to seeing you next week.